I got the silent one this week, Emmanuel.
You got the silent one. I know. I heard you with your intros. Oh my gosh. It's been a while, guys.
It's been a while. It's been a while. You're back. You're back in widescreen now, yeah? This is IMAX. You're back in an IMAX screen.
With lights. We've got all this stuff going over here, and we've got a bit of brown. It's been brother overload for the past 4 weeks, man. I thought I'd add in a bit of beige in there as well, man. Let that stew a bit. No, it's good to be back, guys. It's good to be back. Thanks for doing the show, Emmanuel, over these last 3 weeks. And listen, I've got to say one thing, man. I've laughed so much, right?
Is it?
And there's a couple of
actually
things.
Listening, yeah?
Of course I was. I downloaded the shows before I left. But listen, there's one thing that I just got to say, Deval. When you were speaking about... Please, give me a couple of minutes. When you guys were speaking about The Roof, do you remember that movie, The Roof?
The Roof? What movie, The Roof?
The guy with Channing Tatum stuck in the roof or something.
Oh, in the ceiling, yeah, in the floor, yeah.
The ceiling.
Okay,
I was laughing. So basically, there's
based on a true story, you know.
Yeah, based on a true story.
Mad,
And please, everyone, go back to the last episode and listen to the actual episode. But this made me laugh. This is how much I love you guys. So there I was listening to the show, and then Deval's going, "Oh yeah, there's a new movie, Channing Tatum, based on a true story, and it's got that guy who was in, Magic Mike." Who's it? And Emmanuel.
I forgot his name.
So Deval forgets his name, and Emmanuel, this killed me. He goes, "What? Magic Johnson? No, Michael Johnson was on it." I don't ask me why, but that absolutely just killed me. And I was just laughing. I was like, "What happened, Magic Mike? Where's this guy get the basketball level?" But no, seriously, guys, they were such fun episodes, and I got some beef to pick with you guys.
Oh my gosh, what's this?
Right, this is beef. First of all,
beef with your barbecues. Now more beef.
First of all, Deval, I got you onto the bear, not Zakharov. Yeah, I was saying watch the bear. All right, that's number one. And number two, guys, maybe we were watching a different movie. Maybe we were watching, but Superman. I thought you guys were going to lay into it.
Oh, okay, but I think we kind of gave it a balance kind of.
Mate, I was so disappointed in the movie.
Is it? Okay.
I was just like, no. I was screaming at you guys. I was like, what about this bit? What about that bit? What about this bit? What about Hawk Girl? She was so annoying.
Screaming all the time. Like,
yeah, we mentioned that.
You guys did. And I was laughing. The screaming.
I know. I don't know.
Listen,
I think you should have focused on that Justice Society kind of crew.
They were funny. They were funny. Mr. Terrific was good. So the Justice Gang, that was whole thing. Yeah. But you know what? I was just so disappointed in the whole thing. Like, you know, I like the Lois and the super Clark Kent scene.
Their debates were good. They were good.
But there was no Clark Kent in the movie.
Oh, he was minimized. Yeah, I think you mean. Yeah. But I think I went in there expecting such a low. I expected nothing, so I think that's why maybe I enjoyed it in places because I really wasn't expecting anything. Even Fantastic Four next week, I'm expecting it to be shit. So I might even end up enjoying that. That's how low my expectations are.
Yeah,
I just don't care about it.
It was just like, you know what? Listen, clearly there's something like I don't know shit about movies because, like you guys mentioned, the movie smashed it at the box office.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about it in a second. Yeah,
we'll get to that in a second. So, anyway, I was just only messing around with all that sort of stuff. But listen, we'll get into the show. Before we get into the main stuff, let's do the shout outs. Deval, get onto it.
Yes, I've got a couple of shout outs this week. Our first shout out goes to Ciel Noir 3. And so we've been chatting in between last week's show and this week's show.
Wicked.
And there's going to be a bit of a surprise. She's going to come on the show. We need to get some dates out to her to see when she can come on the show. So it would be some point so when the film comes out on the 8th of August, there'll be some time straight after that. So we need to find out when she can do it, when we can do it. But she's going to come on the show. We've been speaking in between.
Wicked.
And there's a bit of a surprise as to why she specifically is going to be coming onto the show to talk about it. I'm not going to say it yet until the time reveals itself. But yeah, so big shout out to Sierra Noir 3. Go check her out on Instagram and all the other bits and bobs on social media. Second shout out goes to Zakharov. And Zakharov, our hidden gem specialist. Again, we've been speaking in between the scenes, and he actually shouted out a hidden gem, actually. Hidden gem just a few days ago. And this is is it Scandinavian? No, that's not Scandinavian film. This one's called Good Boy. This is, I think it is a Scandinavian film, Good Boy, and it's about a Christian millionaire who basically is a young student. They go on dating apps, hit it off, and let's just say, So this is something that happens a lot in modern society, dating apps and so on. This film is classed as a horror thriller, and it's one that he said, watch. It got 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb, but sometimes hidden gems get low scores. But this is like a Scandinavian type film, dating apps you could imagine. So yeah, he says it's good. I say give it a watch. So it's called Good Boy. That's what it's called. So go give it a watch.
Let's give that one a watch. All right, brilliant. Thanks for that. All right, let's get into the show, guys, and let's do the movie news. So what are you making of this Nintendo and Legend of Zelda? Now, I'm pretty sure, like we've mentioned Legend of Zelda before on the show, and we were kind of thinking, what's this going to turn out to be? Because we had Minecraft, and that smashed it at the box office as well, I think.
Yes. Yeah, so it was mentioned before, Zelda, but that was, when we was basically talking about Minecraft, and we also mentioned that, I think as far back as, was it Mario, the movie as well? But Nintendo's revealed live-action Link and Zelda actors for the Legend of Zelda movie now, which they've penciled it in to release on May the 7th, 2027.
What we got?
No, 2 years time, not next year.
No, not next year.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2 years time, because it's going to be live actors rather than animated. And the two actors is Bo Bragason to play Princess Zelda, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth to play Link.
I don't even know who those are.
They're both very young actors. They've not been really discovered. They've had like a couple of small parts on other shows, but they've never cracked it, or like they don't have a large portfolio of work that they've been in. But the announcement was made by Nintendo legend Shigeru Miyamoto, the original game designer, producer, director, and Nintendo.
With his name.
And he's basically the creator of Mario, Legend of Zelda, which was in originally in 1986, and Donkey Kong, and also Pokemon for Nintendo. And so this movie is basically going to have the directors Wise Ball, who's the creator of the 2024 Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Maze Runner, and he loves a bit of Star Trek as well, because he's got a lot of Star Trek on his portfolio as well. And the writers is going to be basically Derek Connolly, best known for the Jurassic Park we mentioned previously on one of
that
our
was so
podcasts.
By the way, that review was so funny. I knew I wasn't going to watch it, but after listening to you review, I was like, thank God I dodged that bullet. That was so funny. That review was hilarious.
I think Devar had loads more to say on that one.
Oh, mate.
I was just going to say that on Zelda, both actors are white. I don't know if the Zelda characters are. I've never played Zelda.
Zelda is white, yeah.
So they are. Okay. That's what I'm saying, because I know sometimes in Hollywood they whitewash characters and stuff. But the second actor you mentioned, Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, I watched a film 2 days ago. It's an advanced screening of a film called Blood and Snow.
Okay.
It's not been released yet, but he's
in. Is that on Snow White or something?
Blood and Snow? No. It's like to do with a hitman and stuff like that. Okay. A Scandinavian kind of film, but he's in it and he's very good in it.
Okay.
So he is a good actor, this Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. I know the other girl hasn't got much on her list, but he's very good. So
up and comers.
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. Yeah. Well, listen, look, we'll put it on the watch list, and we'll see how that pans out. But listen, look, let's get into this whole Superman thing. And just like you guys mentioned, the movie has smashed it at the box office. So what this means now is, obviously we're going to get more, it's a big hit for James Gunn. And that was kind of the big thing, wasn't it, guys? It was like, is this movie going to flop at the box office? It's either going to be a flop or it's going to be critically acclaimed. So it seems like, because, the reviews that I've read is kind of like a bit of a mixture. So it's done really well at the box office. Interestingly, someone put out a tweet and asked James Gunn a question: when are we getting Superman the sequel? And he said, and this was his response, he said, define sequel.
So it could be a prequel, or it could be,
or he's just playing it or something,
or Superman turns up in a team up, or he's with someone else, or in Supergirl or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've heard, is that he's going to be he might make an appearance in Supergirl, because
that makes sense.
Supergirl will be next.
Yeah, I mean, so listen, look, I mean, like I kind of mentioned, I mean, look, doesn't matter what we say, what the critics say, it's what the fans want. And this movie's done like really, really well. Obviously, people, word of mouth, people are going out there and watching it and everything. But I seriously, man, I had issues with some of those scenes that you guys mentioned it as well.
The monster, the kaiju kind of thing.
Kaiju stuff, and when they were that river thing, which was kind of like a Minecraft sort of graphics.
Yeah.
Right? And in the end,
protons or whatever it was.
They just tacked on Supergirl. That scene at the end with Supergirl was in there. Was like I just thought, okay, are we getting a Supergirl movie or what? Or what was the whole thing?
Well, her film's coming out next year. You know that next year, and her film, from what I hear, is that she's going to be more off-world.
Right.
Yeah. She's going to be off-world, doing her adventures and whatever in different planets. She's more of a planet hopper. So I think that's why Supergirl's going to be somewhere else. You can't have Superman and Supergirl in the same film for too much, otherwise it's not fair.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to be off doing the craziness, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Millie Alcock, she's the one who plays Supergirl, and she was in not Game of Thrones. She was in the House of Dragon. Yeah. So she's kind of she's Australian. Go on, Emmanuel.
There was one comment that was on X, and basically it was on Superman, and it was actually the baby in Superman, and they're basically calling him the chicken jockey in from Minecraft. If you've seen the movie.
Yeah, I've seen Minecraft.
Yeah. So in Minecraft, there was like merchandise when you went into the cinema with some green little baby thing sitting on the back of a chicken. If you Google the image chicken jockey.
Yeah. And
They were teasing that the baby that Superman saved was basically the chicken jockey in Super. Yeah, from that.
Yeah, I mean, look. There are good things about the movie. Like I said before, the Justice Gang, they were really funny. There was a couple of lines that Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern, he has some funny little one-liners in there and everything. And that's James Gunn. That's his lane.
I don't think the Man of Steel is fully his area. Like I said, he got beat up the whole film, but I understand that's what
Man of Aluminum.
That's what he was. It wasn't hard at all. Got beat up, but either way, it's taken $280 million in the first 7 days,
which is mad.
So, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna hit $1 billion. I don't think so, because it's gonna go down every week now, isn't it? And Fantastic Four's out next week, so competition. Yeah. I think this film will. I think when it's all said and done, if it hits 450, that would be a great thing. That's a success.
I mean, he did a massive amount to push it.
A lot of marketing.
With him being there, and then also on the top of the Shard in London.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
From what I hear, that the actors, Nicholas Hoult got
750,000.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult got 2 million, and Superman and Lois Lane got about 750,000.
What?
But James Gunn got 50
salaries.
Yeah,
straight up. But they
James
get
Gunn
kickbacks.
got 15 mil plus 7 plus another 7 mil.
They get kickbacks from the box office.
Oh yeah.
So that's how they get. That's why I think they did a lot of promotion. That's why they're working hard with promotion, because they know that the more people see it, the more kickbacks they're going to get. So it kind of works in their favor.
It makes kind of sense. So out of the lot, then so Nicholas Hoult is the biggest star out of all of them, isn't he?
Out of the actors, yeah.
Mr. Terrific.
So the question for you then. So the question for you is, what would you have given the rating then?
Well, if it's out of 5, after Emmanuel, he loves his out of 5s. So for me, I'm not even joking. For me, it was a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Out of 5, you mean? Or
no, 5 out of 10.
Okay.
5 out of 10. If it's out of 5,
or 2.
Or 2 out of 5, man. Seriously, I was just but then again, listen, we went into this movie knowing that, expectations, but I was still hoping. When I saw the trailer, I thought, no, this could actually be really good. And I don't know, man. I was just expecting something else, especially from, the Richard Donner Spider-Man, which is my Superman and everything. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
People appreciate Man of Steel a lot more, I think watching that film now,
trust me,
it's a serious film. Serious film.
And Emmanuel, I'm with you on the whole Superman's parents. They you know what? They were just like a caricature of people from the South.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I just seriously, man. They were just like, the mom and dad was so annoying. Lois Lane, she was better than the previous Lois Lane.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah. So,
as a couple, they were better as a couple for me as well.
But definitely that scene where she interviewed Superman was great. That
was the best. That was a really, really good scene. So we'll see what happens at the what's coming next. So I think we're going to be getting the obviously Jon Stewart and the other Hal Jordan. We're going to get we're going to get the Green Lanterns. We're getting the new Batman movie, which is the Brave and the Bold. It's Batman and his son, but no casting rumor. Or there are casting. Alan Richardson, they're saying maybe could be Reacher.
Reacher
for Batman.
That's what I heard as well. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. So there's still a lot of stuff to come out. I'm really looking forward to the kind of the Green Lantern one, because that might be a bit gritty and a bit darker. So, we'll see what happens there. Supergirl, it's meh for me on that one. All right, let's move on. Right. Now, I want to speak about this. You kind of mentioned, you kind of spoke about X-Men casting on one of the episodes. Storm, I know Emmanuel's looking out for, was it Storm? No, who is it?
No,
Rogue. Yeah, Rogue. Yeah. We're all waiting for Rogue. But
that country ass.
Exactly. Let's see what happens with that one. But Jean Grey. So who do you reckon could play a decent Jean Grey? Because we've had Sophie Turner, we've had Famke Jensen. Who do you reckon a good Jean Grey right now? Some people are saying Sadie Smith. Is it Sadie, the one from Stranger Things?
Oh yeah. But then that's a young version, isn't it?
Yeah. Because they're probably, but she must be a bit older now.
She's going to be MJ in Spider-Man, isn't it?
Oh, so yes. She can't be. Well, so what they're saying is, based on latest rumors, we've got 3 people who are in the running to play. Now, the first one is Margaret Qualley. She was in Substance.
Okay. Yes, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. The next person is Daisy Edgar Jones, which I don't know if I've seen her or anything. She was in Twisters just recently.
Oh, yes. I remember her. Yeah.
Was she the blonde in Twisters?
Yes, she was the love. Was she the love interest or something like that? And then
the next, weren't so much, but she was like the female lead in it.
Yeah. The next person is Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning.
Yes, Elle Fanning, who was.
She's been turned down Gomorrah, no?
Possibly, I don't know, but she was in the Hunger Games.
Turned down Gomorrah. Yes, I know. Yeah. I think is it the same person? Am I getting mixed up? Maybe not.
Elle Fanning.
E-L-L.
Yeah.
Fanning.
Elle Fanning. Yeah, I know her.
I mean, Margaret Qualley sounds like a good shout out for Jean Grey.
The one from Substance.
Yeah, she seems like a good shot. Good shout.
So we're still obviously getting into this period now where, we're getting the rumors for the X-Men. And remember, man, when the whole Avengers stuff kind of ends, when we're done with that, they're going to start ramping. Then there's going to be the whole X-Men thing. So I think they've got it all planned out. Let the kind of Avengers stuff kind of happen. And then we start introducing mutants, and we start introducing kind of characters here and there. We've already had Wolverine and everything. And, you know, who else have we had introduced as a mutant so far? Is Marvel?
Yeah. Can't remember.
Anyone else? Anyone from the Thunderbolts as a mutant? No, in there?
No.
Okay,
Thunderbolts was just normals.
Yeah, yeah, the normies. Okay.
Bullets.
Yeah,
punch and shoot.
So we'll see what happens with the whole X-Men casting, but yeah, we'll keep you posted on that one. And finally, I want to just quickly mention this. You know how obviously people are saying Hollywood is running out of ideas? Well, check this out. Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees, which was that kind of 80s for the millennials out there. This is kind of like a massive franchise. I think it got to kind of Jason was in space, I think, by the end of it. But they're going back. They're going back to the prequel time. So before Jason Voorhees became Jason Voorhees, it's going to be called Crystal Lake, and it's appearing on what's that?
Is this going to be like a reboot? Because I felt like they've already done a prequel.
Yeah, reboot, prequel, and it's going to be coming out on Peacock. Now, Peacock is we don't get that in the UK or outside of America, right?
We do. I think we get Peacock. We can get it via Prime. I think it's through Prime.
And also, I think Sky sometimes show Peacock stuff as well, Sky TV.
So maybe we might get it on Sky and Prime or something like that. But it's going to be a prequel. It's called Crystal Lake, because that's where a lot of the kind of the craziness happens. Linda Cardinelli is going to play his mum, and she was in the kind of Jason Voorhees lore. She's crazy. She was like this crazy mum. She gave up her career to look after her. He's got kind of like a deformity with his face and everything, and then there's an incident that happens at Crystal Lake, and then from that point onwards he kind of goes back to Crystal Lake and murders everyone every year or something. So we'll find out what happens.
So is this going to be a movie or a series?
Peacock, it's probably looking like as if it might be a TV show.
Yeah, because Peacock in my head, Peacock is always with shows. Yeah.
And the young kid that they've got is a guy called Callum Vinson, who was in Chucky. Did you ever guys watch the Chucky?
No, didn't bother with that.
No. Okay. No. So he's kind of, he's going to play the weirdo Jason Voorhees. So I don't know. Are you interested in that?
Not really.
No.
After all that. No. Not really. It doesn't sound appealing to me. Maybe not the way you said it.
I'll probably tap it.
The only thing that might change your mind about is produced by A24.
Even a legend that, man. You're lying, innit? Are you for real?
For real. Produced by A24.
Yeah, that's it. I'm there. Yeah.
You see, when you say those three letters or those three characters, things change, man. A24 say no more. All right, okay. That is your movie lot for this week, folks. Keep it locked with the Flixters. Remember, every week we're always there. You can catch us on Instagram, on Devout. Are we on TikTok?
We're on TikTok.
Snapchat? Yeah.
We're on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Like and subscribe. There might be a little cling thing right now. Maybe not, but there might be. If there isn't, find it. Just subscribe it and like it,
All right, Deval, take us through new on streaming.
Yep, new on streaming. I think these are most of these are Emmanuel's picks. I think mine's the last one. Yep. So go ahead, Emmanuel.
Well, new on streaming, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things season 5. Yeah, I think I put that one down. Have you guys seen the trailer for this one?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen up till season 4, so I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, so do you know what? That should be.
Is that out though?
No.
No. I thought it was November, isn't it?
So new on streaming is Karate Kid Legends. That's Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Karate Kid Legends. So this is the movie where everyone, I guess, sat on their hands and decided, let me wait until it comes out on streaming because
exactly me too.
Okay. This one that came out recently with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, came out recently.
Oh, you're serious? And it's not. Oh my
god. That
means
it is shit.
It didn't last long in the cinema, man. It didn't last long.
Have you seen it?
I started seeing it and I didn't finish
okay.
it. I just got interrupted by something else. That's how.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man?
That just shows you.
Karate didn't tickle your fancy, yeah?
I had to go chop a breeze block.
So Karate Kid Legends, that's out there if you want to go watch it. Where can we catch this?
On Prime. So
okay.
Yeah, Amazon. And then the next one is Jaws at 50. So
now this I would watch.
50 years. Jaws. I think it was, when was it? It was like 1970s, late 70s.
76, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
that Jaws
75. It's got to be 75.
75. Yeah.
It's 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
50th anniversary. So it's basically a documentary about the definitive inside story of the making of Jaws, and it has also Steven Spielberg speaking in it as well and telling his part.
75, 50 years ago, 75, and he made it as a director. Obviously, he wasn't 10 years old when he made it. So how old is Steven Spielberg now?
Oh, he's immortal. 80,
isn't it? He must be 80 or something or more.
Yeah. Siri that up, man. Like, seriously. One thing that I remember kind of doing, like reading about this when this movie came out, it was the first time there was this whole idea about the summer blockbuster, the summer kind of movie. Jaws was the started that whole thing. So then every summer after that, it was like, okay, what's going to be the next big thing? They apparently the two. Do you remember the guy? His name was Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss. You know the two big.
They had beef in it.
They had beef. So all these scenes that they had together, it was real tension between those guys. Genuine. Gosh. They wanted to like claw each other out or something.
I heard
that when they were making it, the actual shark that they had, the mechanical thing. Shark or mechanical shark, they had issues with it. Yeah. And that stopped them, or it limited them from showing the shark. So because of that, they focused more on the psychological aspect of the shark, the music. They couldn't show it as much, which actually helped for the horror and helped for the fear. The less you show something, the better. So actually probably worked in their favor.
I think that movie's timeless. I think if you watch that movie now, it's still a decent, great movie. So if you haven't seen it, folks, go out and watch it. Now, this one, Devaldo, I saw the trailer for this one. This just cracked me up. This next one called Trainwreck Poop Cruise, because I was like, what? Man,
my gosh.
I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer, but I know what it's about. So go for it.
This one here, this is part of a series, Trainwreck. There's Trainwreck Poop Cruise. There's Trainwreck. What's that festival called? Woodstock. Woodstock. Okay. Woodstock 99.
Fireman. Fire something.
Fire Festival. That's not part of it. No, there's ones that's like it, but there's Woodstock. There's all these other ones. There's Abercrombie and Finch or something.
Oh, Abercrombie,
yeah. There's all these kind of different situations where shit happened. That big controversies happened. This one here is Poop Cruise. It's a cruise that happened a few years ago, where the cruise had a fire, and then a mechanical malfunction. They had a power cut, and the reason why it's called Poop Cruise because the toilets wouldn't flush.
That sounds like that one. Did you ever hear about the plane where it was on the social media where the toilet got clogged and it was Indian airline or something like that.
And that is the worst thing. Imagine all them
I was gonna say, trust me, flowing out. But with this one, all the toilets got blocked, and it got to a point where sometimes the ship was going like this and that, and people said that they were in their rooms and they saw sewage like coming down the wall. Yeah, and people were told, okay, if you want to do number one, do it in the shower.
Yeah.
If you want to do number two, they gave you these bags where you have to do number twos and it's red bio bags. Wow. Yeah, and you put the bag in the seat in the corridor, and they said that the corridors stank. Like it was a write-off. All kinds of shit was going on. It was a write-off.
Literally.
It was a write-off. So this series, there's this episode. It's less than an hour. It is so funny. At the same time, it's serious, but it's funny. It's crazy.
When you see the trailer, people were like walking in like this shit everywhere. Like there's like it's coming out. Nasty. They were stuck on the boat for about 4 days. I think it was.
What?
Yeah. Number two.
It's a cruise ship, man. It wasn't even a boat. It's massive.
Yeah, they had 4,000 people on there or something. Crazy numbers. crazy numbers.
Were they American or was it? Where did it like?
Yeah, it was. The ship was around America somewhere, between America and Mexico or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Can you imagine when the announcement came and you was in a room and you was like the biggest person in that room and they said that the toilets were blocked? Everyone would be looking at you.
Yeah.
Trust
me. I'm sure some people try to just sit like over the ship and do it or something.
Like when the arse is hanging out.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, oh man, that is madness. Imagine like a week stuck with that. All right, okay, so yes, go check that out. Trainwreck, Poop Cruise. If that tickles your fancy, then go check it out. And if you watch it, remember, tag us. Let us know what you've been watching and we'll speak about it on the show. Right, let's get into trailers. Now, you guys spoke about this. So, like casting rumors and kind of people who are coming out. So, Mortal Kombat is coming. The trailer's out. I haven't seen it, but let us know. What's this like? Is it worth watching?
You've seen the first one, though, innit?
Yeah, we saw. We reviewed the first one.
This one looks. The first one was more like, was it more Sub-Zero's journey? Or who was it? Not Sub-Zero.
It was Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
And then who was the other guy who was like the American kind of, I don't know what character he was, but he was like the sort of one of the main guys in it, youngish guy. And
Liu Kang, was it? No,
I think
Liu Kang?
some, I think so, something like that. But this one seems like Johnny Cage's journey.
Right. Okay.
So that's the way, because obviously Carl Urban's a big actor, so they kind of focus a lot on him. So it kind of seems like they kind of getting all these lead people to then come together in the trilogy and then do one big battle. This looks like a lot of fun. This looks like it's comedy, it's action, there's finishing, there's all kinds of, there's blood. This trailer looks like, again, like it's Mortal Kombat on screen from the game. It should be all right. So this is going to be in a cinema because the last one didn't go in the cinema. The last one went straight on streaming. It came out in 2021.
Do you think that's because of the cast though? That's why it's gone into
I mean, the budget's probably gone on him, Carl Urban.
Yeah, but also remember it was still kind of lockdown-ish last time it came out, so cinemas weren't really confident. So I think that's why it came straight on streaming. But now I think it'll probably come out in streaming soon after. But I think they want to give it a bit of a cinema run this time. See if they can get some good money. But I'll watch it. I'm good. Once you're of our age and you played the game from back in the 90s, you're gonna want to watch this film to see what it's like.
We'll definitely watch it. All right. So next up is Stranger Things. It's the final season. So tell me about this trailer.
Oh, this one here. So I guess no one's seen it then, no?
No, I've not seen it.
No.
Okay. You've all seen Stranger Things, obviously. From the first.
Yeah. What? Looks
They're
bad.
all big people, man.
Oh,
Millie Bobby Brown's she's not a kid anymore. But girl's got tits. We've seen her on her bikini picture. She's a big woman.
She's in her late 20s now.
She's a big woman. She's acting like a kid in this. And you got all the boys. You got the Italian boy. You got the black boy. You got all of them are they got stuck. I think they have to do some sort of special effects to get their stubble out or something. These boys are young men now. And they're all acting like boys. I just can't take it serious. I struggle. The only ones that look okay are the ones that were already adults before.
Right.
They look the same. But these kids, they're standing there. They're all tall. It's like I just don't. They took too long to get this done.
I know why. Now, is this going to be do you remember that in season 4 it was only 3 episodes, but those episodes were like an hour and a half?
This is a 2-parter. The first part is December, I think, and the second part, I think, is January. Or there's some sort of 2-parter, sort of like maybe 4 episodes, and then 4.
I think the first part is November, and then the second part is December.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so it's a few episodes, but it's going to be split into 2 different offerings, or portions. But I mean, I'm sure it's going to be good. It's just they've all aged out.
Yeah, and I reckon there's probably going to be a what do they call it when there's another.
Spin-off
or something. Because obviously this has been pretty big for Netflix, right?
Yeah.
It's been massive for Netflix. I mean, they've even done a theatre show, haven't they?
Yeah. That's true. This came out in 2016, I think, wasn't it? So it's been 9 years ago.
I'll be surprised if
the
they
theatre show is good as well.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
Okay.
Good, yeah.
Check you out, theatre buff.
You know what I mean? The West End.
Yeah.
To be or not to be?
Yeah, so I mean, is it on? Is it going to be on your watch list? Is it going to be high up on your watch list?
Not high up, but I will watch it.
Yeah,
I'll
watch it to finish it. I'm just
gotta
watch it
to
to finish it.
Yeah. To get that done. All right. Okay. Now the terminal list. Now listen, we've already we spoke about this. Is Chris Pratt, isn't this? There was a movie called The Terminal List where it was a science fiction. He goes back in time, or he's in forward in time, and there's a war that needs to happen. I remember we reviewed it.
Something else.
Oh, is it? Oh,
that was the one that
that's something else. Yeah, that's that funny movie. But this is the one that's more like you know, the one on Paramount that I watched. I said it's really good with Zoe Saldana.
Oh man, Lioness, wicked.
Lioness. This is more like in tune with that. This is Terminal List was serious, gritty. They're like, you know, like Navy SEALs or whatever. Yeah, this is the prequel. This is the second season, but it's a prequel to the Terminal List.
Right. Okay.
Looks good.
So what? Chris Pratt is in it.
Yeah, and then also the guy that played the first version of Gambit. What's his name? Taylor Titch or Alan Titch.
Oh yes.
What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Taylor Kitsch.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Gotcha.
So this shows how he kind of got bad, because in the Terminal List he ended up being bad. So this shows, I guess, his early journey. His journey. This is called Terminal List Dark Wolf. So he's the Dark Wolf. Now you get a lone wolf. He's the Dark Wolf.
Okay, gotcha.
So this is going to be good. This is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
like, this is the sort of show I like.
There's a little bit of a gap, isn't there? Like Lioness ending on season 2, which I thought was better than the first season. I'm like, there's a whole little hole now in that space where this can kind of fill in.
Yeah. You got to watch Lioness, Emmanuel. You got Paramount Plus till October. Fit it in if you can. Lioness is good.
Emmanuel, please watch Lioness, man. It's really, really good. I didn't put this on there, but I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are fans of Dexter. That's on there as well. I haven't seen it yet.
I've never seen Dexter.
Is it Dexter? His son or something like that? Is that?
Well, he's back. The original guy from the original series is back, and he's moved to New York. So I'm going to check it out, and I'll maybe speak about it next week's show. All right, let's get into Anniversary Corner. So this is from 2015. 10 years ago. This is the Lazarus Effect. I'm just trying to remember if I've seen this or not. Deval.
I think you have seen it, isn't it?
Isn't this to do with like time travel or something like that? Lazarus Effect? Or
no, it's to do with raising the dead. Right from the Bible.
Okay, like Ray Jargle and the Lazarus Pit.
Who?
Like Ray Jargle.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. The Lazarus Pit, exactly. So the Lazarus, the term comes from the Bible, isn't it? So Lazarus, Jesus raised Lazarus after he was dead for 4 days, from the Bible, from the Gospel of John, resurrected him. And that's literally Lazarus. So this Lazarus Project, or Lazarus Effect, is a film from 2015. And it's about a science crew, medical researchers that are trying to, break the boundaries of modern science, and they want to basically bring people back from the dead. They start off with animals. This sounds like serial killer, because serial killers always start with animals.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they move on to humans. So in this film,
that's supposed to be how you know your kid is messed up, if they're killing your dog.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
So this stars Olivia Wilde.
Mark
Duplass, Donald Glover. You got Sarah Bolger. You got Evan Peters, Quicksilver, and they're all part of the team. And so, like I mentioned, they start off with animals, and then they move on to humans reluctantly, because they actually do get shut down by their funders, but they still go ahead. And one of the people in the team, like, as if by coincidence, one of the people in the team dies. So they've got a subject. Here we go. Here you go. And then they bring that person back from the dead, and then they realize, we shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
Just like they say in Jurassic Park, they didn't stop to think if they could, that when they think
if they should.
They could.
They knew they could, but they didn't.
They didn't stop to think if they should. Yeah, that's the one. So that's what they did, and then it turns out to be a bad idea, and the person that gets brought back from the dead turns out to be not a nice person.
I'm waiting. So in the news, I'm going to try and link this somehow to some news. Did you hear about the baby that was I want to say kind of created, but it was three. It was
three different people, three
different
DNAs.
Yeah, 3 different DNAs, and they created like 8 babies. I'm waiting. You know what? They're gonna make a movie out of this where the baby, one of those babies that they create, turns out to be like, I don't know, Freddy Krueger or something, like, you know, some sort of serial killer.
I wonder what they should bring Maury Povich on that shit and let him see who the father is. Who's the real father?
Man.
Be like,
imagine
you and you are the father. 3 people.
I know, it's mad. So, all right, so go check that out. That's called The Lazarus Effect, and it links in nicely with one of the movies that we're going to be speaking about.
Bring Her Back first.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, that leads us on to the main movie that we're going to be speaking about. Now, this is called Bring Her Back. And I'm so glad that we are managing to speak about this movie, because I've sat on this movie for a while now. So we've kind of seen it, although Emmanuel hasn't.
Nope.
So we're going to fill in the gaps. But is it a movie that you think you're going to end up watching, Emmanuel? Because we might spoil it.
Nope, I'm not going to watch it.
and the question is why? Go on. Why wouldn't you watch it?
I'm not going to watch it because it's satanic.
Next level shit, innit? This one. Next level shit.
It is. So, you know what? We got before we mention the movie, let's speak about who the guys behind this movie are. They are the 2 brothers, Danny and Michael Philippou. They're Australian guys, and prior to this, they made Talk to Me and Devour. We watched that movie, we reviewed that movie, and we thought, you know what? It was really, really good. It was a brilliant debut. And you know that it's that thing, right? So when you have a great first movie, we kind of think, oh shit, what's the second movie going to be like? And I tell you what, this movie doesn't disappoint. It's set in Australia. I think these 2, because they're from Australia, they want to kind of keep their movies. I was listening to a podcast and they said, look, we want to try and keep the movies close to our heart, which is obviously Australia. And you know what? I think the types of movies that they make, it kind of lends to the kind of atmosphere and environment. I don't know why. If this movie was in America or somewhere else, I think it would have been a different type of a movie, Deval.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, it's kind of a bit gritty. It's a bit kind of low key, you know, low budget. But what they do with their stories and the actors that they've got, I think is absolutely amazing. So we've got a British actress.
Does it feel like an indie movie then?
Yeah, in a way,
In a way it does. But you listen, they brought in Sally Hawkins, who's like a big British. If you mention the name Sally Hawkins in the UK, and like, you know, she's done lots of things like Paddington, and she's like a.
I thought I recognised her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
That's her. So and she does a great she does a great Aussie actress. When I listened to the podcast that these guys were speaking on, they said that Sally Hawkins, to get into the character, before filming started, she kind of started living in the place, like area. She started going to shops and started interacting with locals.
Actor.
Yeah. So she started getting into the character, and then she would kind of you know, do that thing that method actors do, where they would speak in the character and start saying things and watching things like that, which I thought was kind of pretty mad. She plays a mum who has recently kind of, she's recently dealing with a tragedy, and she's a foster parent. So she gets these 2 kids who've also kind of had to deal with a recent tragedy. They're in the system now. They've had a death in their family, and they are in the care of Sally Hawkins' character. And I got to say, as soon as you see Sally Hawkins, you know there's something really, really wrong with it. As soon as I got it, Deval, as soon as I saw her, I was like, nah, there's something wrong with this woman. I would not want to be placed under her care, because there's something weird going on. Emmanuel, you see this woman and you're like,
she got
no.
crazy eyes.
Like, you know, just one of those crazy eyes, like white woman energy, like, you know, mother energy. I'm like, no, I'm running a mile. But these kids, they're stuck in the system. One of the brother, he's like about 17 years or so. He's got to wait.
He's going to age out soon, isn't it?
He's going to age out soon. But he leaves his sister, who is blind.
Okay.
In real life as well, yeah.
In real life.
Yeah. That's her first and only film credit.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And listening to those guys speak about how they managed to make the movie with her as well, which is kind of like really interesting. So they had to kind of like work with her and improvise with her and all these sorts of things. So they have a tragedy in their life. They get placed into her care. And Sally Hawkins' character, she's going through a bit of trauma. She lost her daughter. The movie's called Bring Her Back, Emmanuel. Can you see where we're going with this?
Yeah, the daughter died, and yeah,
there's some sort of kind of thing, but
some voodoo.
There is definitely even at the beginning of the movie, at the beginning of the movie, there's kind of like a grainy video.
Yes,
there's a grainy video that's being passed around, and people are watching it, and it depicts a kind of ritual. It depicts some sort of kind of demonic possession or something going on, and it's in another language. We don't know what's going
makes it
on.
even more mysterious. That the filmmakers said that they didn't want to give the audience all the information. They didn't want to give the audience everything. That okay, I know it's A, B, C, D. They wanted to take some away because in reality, you shouldn't know 100% of what's going on.
Yeah,
and in reality, that's what happens. You don't fully get all the pieces, and it makes it a bit more intriguing. It makes it a bit more sinister. It makes it a bit more scary when you don't know the origin of this, what they're saying. Like it just makes it a bit more of a, I think, a bit more of a mystery, and I think it worked. You know, with how they the quality of those videos or the lack of quality makes it's very grainy, very. And this is one of the early things you see. So you get to it throws you into an environment straight away where you know things are just discombobulated. Things are a bit of a madness. What's going to happen? So yeah, this film it's a good film, man.
You know what? And the thing is, and it's not. It's good because of kind of what happens. But there's a couple of scenes in the movie, and I'm not obviously not going to give away obviously too much because I really want people to kind of enjoy it and watch it. But there's Sally Hawkins' character. She has a son, also a young son now. There's something wrong. Yeah, there's something really, really wrong with this boy, Emmanuel. And
wait, she had a daughter.
And she had a daughter that passed away, but she also has a son. She foster cares for another boy.
Oh come on now! Like I'm adding together that she lost her daughter and then she did some voodoo, didn't go right. And then that's how their son ended up the way he is.
Well, you say that. I mean, when you first meet the son, she's always throwing excuses and even when you first meet her, there's some loud stuff going on in the house. And you realize later on, okay, that loud music or whatever is a mask because underneath she's doing some sort of ritual. She doesn't want the neighbors to hear. And she tells you straight away when you meet the boy, Ollie, who's about, I don't know, he looks about 12 or something, sort of shaved head. He's very, very like antisocial, and she says, "Oh yeah, he's got he can't talk. He's got like his non-verbal."
And leave him in his room, lock him in his room.
Exactly, and you realise there's a reason why he's like that. But this film, I think, it does handle. Like, even I was doing a little bit of digging on this, and like they talk about. Well, there's a thing. I don't know if it's well known or not, but there's a thing called the 5 stages of grief when you lose someone.
Yeah.
And this film actually tackles it. But it doesn't throw it in your face. The first stage is denial.
Yeah.
The second stage is anger. The third stage is bargaining. So there's denial of, okay, I can't believe this person's gone. I can't believe it. Like,
I'll do anything to bring her back.
Second stage is anger. You're like, like all the things that we didn't say to each other. All these the anger of the person going. And the third stage, bargaining, is the stage that this film is set in. Bargaining where you kind of have to reconcile, okay, with your belief system. Okay, so if I do this, is this going to be better? If I do that, okay, what's the exchange? The person's gone now. What am I going to get? So you're bargaining with the person's memory, their soul, their spirit. And in this film, the bargaining stage is to do with this person, the mother in the film, bargaining with this ritualistic situation in the exchange of the lost soul and a present soul, and trying to then bargain and exchange. That's what's happening in this film. And the latter stages, depression and acceptance, is something we see later in the film, only for a short time. But we see that later in the film when things happen or don't happen. So like, this film does give you, like, it doesn't throw it in your face, but these are the sorts of stages that people go through when they lose someone. It's really interesting.
And the mum, she wants this family, she wants these two kids, especially the blind girl, for there's a reason why. There's a reason why she wants this girl. And then as the movie progresses, you're like, okay, so we had that ritual at the beginning, and we have this bargaining that Deval's mentioning, and then we got this. Yeah, exactly. So there's all this sort of stuff going on. And then, but mixed in all of that, Emmanuel, it's not just kind of, there's actually moments of like horror. There's actually moments where you're like, no way, this can't be like what I just watched, and involving the little kid, and, really kind of like crazy, weird stuff that, which if you read about, you'd be like, oh my gosh, this is just unbelievable.
And you see it. It's like, it's not like just, you see the effects of this bargaining and who they're bargaining with. A bargain is between two, contractors. You have a contract, they have a contract. You make a bargain. You have to give and take. Exactly. Thank you. It's like that. The Marvel does it in a very nice, colorful way, but in this way, it's very dark. You give, you take. You cannot take without giving something.
And here's the thing. I can maybe speak with a little experience about this. I mean, what if you imagine if you're a parent and you lost your child? What wouldn't you do to get that child back?
Anything. Exactly. You'll do everything and everything.
You'll make a deal. You'll make a bargain with one,
and
what will you let in? So I mean, you know what?
This is a deep film, Emmanuel. I'm going to watch it again, and I'm so glad. I've been waiting for this film for a long time. Teacher, I was searching for this film, searching this, and these makers. Talk to Me was the first film they made a few years ago. They're making the Talk to Me 2. Whatever they make, if I see their names attached to a film, whether it's directing, producing, whatever. And it's A24 as well.
Yes. There you go. Apparently, Deval, after Talk to Me, they were offered a Marvel. They were offered something Marvel, but they turned it down.
And also Street Fighter. They were offered some sort of Street Fighter remake or some sort of Street Fighter film. Like, Gordon Bennett.
You know what? I'm so glad. Look, what happens is you make a debut film, which when that happens to Deval and I, when we do our film, we're going to get obviously famous and shit not, and you get offered lots, right? But Deval, we can't just take the first thing, man. We've got to do what these guys do. Look,
makes it more powerful actually to turn something down, because then people know, turn that down. Okay, we better come good. We better come with a good offer, kind of thing. Makes it more powerful.
Exactly. So they said no to Marvel. They said no to kind of like some big projects, and then they thought, you know what? No, we're going to go back to Australia and we're going to make an intimate, fucking creepy ass movie, and this is that. So I wonder what the third.
I hope the box office got. I think in the UK anyway, the fact that they're releasing it 2 days after Fantastic Four, that's for me it's a big mistake. They should either wait and do it after, or they should have done it already. It was meant to be out in May in the UK. It didn't come out, so
it's going to get snowballed.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to want to watch that over Fantastic Four? Well, I will, but not many others.
Exactly, and and I only watched it because obviously it's an Australian film released in Australia months ago. I got to watch it some time ago. So that is Bring Her Back. So folks, if you
they're probably gambling that people are just fatigued on Marvel, so they'll
not a good gamble.
Nah.
Now that Superman has kind of done really, really well, people are thinking, shit, now we got, let's see what Marvel are going to do now. So the ball's in Marvel's court.
Yeah. Oh man, but go watch it. I'll give it a strong 8. I'll give it an 8. I really liked it.
Really liked that movie. So Emmanuel, if you can try and put aside the whole kind of ritual, occult, devilish thing, you will find and you know what? It's a movie about loss. It's a movie about like kind of like what a parent wouldn't do, and about
human emotions.
The pain, man.
Human emotions. It's not a long film, an hour and a half. Get on with your life after that. It gets to the point.
Watch it during the day with the curtains open.
There you go.
Now listen, look, we don't have time. I think we reached the kind of hour mark. But listen, Old Guard, maybe that's something that maybe we can speak about on next week's show. And then there's a movie that I watched actually.
Next week's Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Big week.
Can we squeeze in a quick Old Guard, Emmanuel, or?
Nah, let's
all right, no worries.
Next time. It's not a 5-minute job.
No, I've mentioned it like a couple of times already on previous ones, so I think it's fine.
All right.
There you go.
So,
Emmanuel, close us out.
But the one last thing as well is like, where is it? When you mentioned about mutants, isn't his son's Fantastic Four?
Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards. He's supposed to be a mutant.
He's supposed to be, but I don't think they're gonna. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe the. Ooh. Maybe he might be, because maybe the fact they went into space might have been. Maybe the fact they went into space and the cosmic rays made him a mutant. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just bullshit.
What we reckon? Like, kind of this movie. Are we thinking this is going to be a good one, or is this going to be average? Marvel.
Average for me. Average for me. Yeah.
Sadly,
I think it's going to be average.
I'm not getting any the vibe from the trailers.
I think. And this could be a spoiler, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I think I said it before. I think it's going to be a situation where Fantastic Four are on Earth 5 or whatever Earth it is, and they're doing their thing. Galactus wants to come and eat the Earth or absorb Franklin Richards' powers because he's mad powerful.
Yeah.
They choose not to give Franklin Richards to Galactus. He takes the Earth. Earth is destroyed. They come to Earth 616, which we saw at the end of Thunderbolts. And then they're now absorbed into the MCU, and they really feel shitty about the other Earth dying, and they want to protect this Earth going forward. Doomsday, I think, is going to leak into this. Like Doomsday is going to get introduced, I think, via Fantastic Four in some kind of way. I think, or Dr.
Wait, are you saying that they give Franklin away?
No, they keep him.
They keep him.
That's what I think. Because they're not going to give up their son. I think they're
not
rather
going to give up their baby. Yeah.
They try rather fight for the Earth, but I think they lose the Earth because Galactus is too big and too strong.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. But I could be wrong. But I don't know. But I hope it's going to be good. But I just don't think it's going to be all that.
And have we got any other Marvel movie coming out this year, or is this it? Because this kicks off Phase 6.
And that's it. Nothing else. We've got Marvel Man. No, we've got
Mr. Power Man. No. Well, I can't remember.
Abdul Mateen II.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Yeah. Yeah.
People are wondering, man, how these guys in the podcast. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Well, so see what happens next week, innit?
We'll see what happens next week. Have you already booked your ticket on that one?
Booked it ages ago.
Oh, I haven't done it on mine yet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So again, I guess till next week, guys. Peace out.